Like I said, I'm really impressed how warm it is. Or is it that I got that much more clothing on?
You got a lot of clothing on, but when that wind kicks up, all that's gonna go away. All that warmthness. Hey guys, heading to the creek. We got a little shortcut we gotta take to get to the creek, but it's been pretty dry lately, and we don't know if it's gonna have enough water to get the kayaks to flow through them. So we're gonna give it a shot. I can see a problem already up ahead. There's a log or something laying across it, so gonna have to move that, but definitely not gonna be able to pedal through it. It is really low.
Dang, well, ain't no juice in that cup. I see a log crossing.
I do too. I was like, oh my God, this is log.
Somebody put something over there to block it.
Think somebody put that there or just floated there?
Somebody put that there.
Look at that. Look at these ruts. Somebody tried to drive their car out here?
Oh, I wouldn't doubt it. You know,
That must have been from a boat.
Four-wheelers.
I'm still floating. Uh-oh.
See, you light. You ain't gonna go in deep.
I ain't that much lighter than you.
Wally, you must really be my friend.
You're the only one that'll do this. Everybody else would be like, no. Forget
I
it.
see footprints back here.
Yeah. If I can walk on it, I just tie a string and just pull us both through. Because I got my bug boots on. Yeah, somebody laid that dog in there. Oh, that's it.
Drop. Oh my goodness.
question is, if I do get a hit, can I get him now? Turkey, chili with beans. It's actually pretty good. Hey guys, another tough day out on the creek. I was going to talk about a couple of mistakes I made today. The first thing was those smaller fish I was catching. I never put a larger bait profile in front of them to see if there was a bigger fish there. And you know, if you catch, you keep catching small fish with a bigger profile, then basically what you would do is just move on. But so I stayed there too long fishing for those smaller fish, and then two, I never put the larger profile there, and you know, so I lost a lot of time and catching small fish, and not even trying to, you know, see if there were bigger fish there. So that's one mistake I made. And you know, you gotta stay focused when you're out on the water this time of year, because the days are so short.
you don't have all that fishing time that you normally do, like in the in the mid-spring and the in the summer months. So the other thing was, when I was at 5:33 and 8:32 and 9:30, those fish were hitting the bait on the fall, and I never picked up on the fact that those fish were hitting the bait on the fall. So I never really put myself in a situation where I could fish that profile, So I caught the fish, yes, I did, but I never intended to catch the fish on the fall. So I had plans of doing a different profile, presentation, but I never got to it because the fish hit it before I even started my presentation. So, but it's another mental mistake where I didn't realize that, or I never picked up on the fact that, I caught 3 fish. I should have picked up on it at least on the second one. And typically you should pick it up on it on the first one. Now, what usually happens is you're working a presentation and boom, you get a hit and you're like, okay, this presentation is working. This is what I'm gonna keep giving them. And a lot of times the fish will keep biting. But when you accidentally give a presentation and a fish hit it, you got to pick up on that, and you got to start feeding the fish. Feeding the fish what they want. You got to feed them the presentation that they want. So I think I would have caught 2 or 3 more fish if I had picked up on that presentation and and slung that jig out and let it free fall, and and see if those fish would hit it on that downfall like they did the 2 times that I caught fish. So when I went back into those spots, after catching the fish from a free fall, I did not put the jig back in that same situation. I thought the fish, when I was doing it, I thought the fish were just hitting it off of a couple of turns off the bottom, but actually those fish were grabbing that jig before I got all of my slack pulled out of my line, so they were hitting it on the free fall. So that was another mental mistake. Hey guys, as usual, don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button and that notification button.